Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Life with Breath, Live from Your Heart Breath class. We're going to be here every Saturday at this time, and we are streaming live from all of Eddie's social media channels. So you can join us from your favorite spot, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, or X. We'll be here. And our goal this morning is to bring us to a place that we can feel that space within our heart where our mind just has no chatter. We just become the observer, and we can sit in a space where we can truly resonate with the only thing that's completely real in our lives, which is the resonance that comes from our heart. So with that, Ed, are you ready to lead us in a beautiful experience this morning? I'll be in the background, and I'll see you at the end.
Hello,
Enjoy,
everyone.
everyone.
Hello, world. So there's a lot of different ways that you can be with us for the next Saturday. You know, if you want to be in a chair, it's great. It's going to work. I love a chair. Really comfortable to be in. And I can do the breathing and the simple movements that we're going to do basically effortlessly. If you'd like to sit in the old style, I've got a couple different cushions, so maybe you could have a couple different pillows. If you have knee issues, you might want to pick a little higher cushion. You simply cross your legs and create a beautiful seat for the belly to be supported by the spine, the knees splayed wide, and this helps bring the brain into flow. So this simple seated position, one of the ways that you can get your knees to cooperate is to take your palm heel and come onto the inside line of your leg. This is an old Thai massage technique. And you just come down and press on that lower adductor. And you just begin to work your way up the leg. You can feel these inner thigh muscles coming off the femur and just the cutting off of the circulation and allowing circulation to come back in. You can begin to feel more blood flow in your knees, and in a shorter period of time, you'll be able to sit comfortably with your legs crossed and receive the benefit of this for folks that have been doing this for thousands of years. Sometimes you might want a little smaller pillow. Whatever works for you, just a little more support. You want to have the front of the spine open without arching the spine to receive the maximum flow of your energy. Or you might want to sit without a cushion on the earth, just completely plugged in. So whatever's right for you. I'm going to start in a chair. If at any time during the session, and I'm guiding this breathing, if you feel the need to do some yoga or any type of movement that helps support opening yourself up from the inside out, hey, let it happen. So to begin with, let's let our eyes close. Let your attention shift from the outer world into the inner world. This beautiful inner landscape. Release and relax your eyes back into the sockets and let go of any tension around the forebrain region. Let your awareness shift to your low jaw and separate your teeth a fraction of an inch, unweighting any tension we're holding in the masseter. Let the tongue be on the upper palate, toning down the amygdala and stabilizing the front of the face and the front of the brain. Settling into your body, press your feet firmly down into the earth and feel your connection to this planet, and the vibration of this planet is faster today than what it was yesterday. In other words, there's more help on the way for us. And when you engage your lower body, notice how much the brain enjoys being grounded in the lower body. In other words, below the navel, through the pelvis, and down through your feet. And on the next inhale, follow the air through the tip of your nose, up into your sinuses, and down into your low back. If you can't feel that, just visualize and imagine that fresh energy that's all around you, that's invisible, is moving down into your lumbar spine, supporting your posture, supporting your digestion, supporting your elimination of what has become waste in your life. Notice early on here, you can start to feel this heart-brain coherence starting to happen on its own intelligence. Slowing down your inhale, stabilizing the cognitive activity. Bring your attention to your exhale and your exhale muscles, which are your abdominal muscles, and you just gently release the last moment by contracting these muscles back onto our beautiful gastrointestinal organs. And try to follow that exhale to completion, deflating the lungs fully, completing the last moment fully, helping the brain help us. Let's start by just, opening the heart. Take your hands, bring them behind your head, interlace your fingers. Let your elbows come out wide. And here we are. Close your eyes and go back to the basic breathing. Slow motion inhale from the navel to the collarbone. Slow motion exhale, drawing the navel back to the spine. And this is all done without straining, without forcing. Notice surface stress that we hold in the trunk of the neck and the upper back is beginning to drain. Press your energy down through your left leg and ground the left leg. And take your upper torso and just bring it out to the right. On the next inhale, press into your right foot. Come back to the starting point and reach to the left. Press into the left foot. Inhale, come back to the starting point and go right. Relax your eyes, your eyebrows. Press into the right foot. Inhale and sweep to the left. So this little upside down pendulum movement, begin to notice what's occurring in the brainstem. This synergy of the two prefrontal lobes, the amplification of the corpus callosum, which separates those two lobes, and the activation of the brainstem. Slow motion movement. Remember to press into the lower leg before you come up into the other side. Press into the lower leg and come up before you move to the other side. So there's support for your kidneys. There's support for your low back. Just opening up more breathways in areas of the body that we normally don't bring attention to. Lateral flexion. Coming back to center. Inhale your hands up to the sky. Pause for a moment. Hold the breath in and be in the brainstem. And then when you feel like you need to exhale, release your hands, look up towards the sky of your mind, activate your fingers, and just let light come in through the forehead. Illuminate your brain. Notice it's all clear, and then come down into your heart. Let your hands rest back on your thighs. Slow motion breathing in and out through the nose. Relax the features of the face completely. Drop the shoulders away from the ears so your windpipe is long. Slow motion breathing. Recalibrate the brain waves to a slower, more creative, more loving, more options in our personal awareness, how we see ourselves and what we project out into the environment. Ocean sounding breath in your throat from the yoga traditions is a wonderful tool to set the brain and heart in motion together as one sense organ, with the heart being the dominant and the brain organizing the body. The ocean sound, if you know how to do it, make it happen in the most gentle way you can. For those of you who don't know the technique, bring your right hand up to your face and pretend this is an old pocket mirror. Exhaling through your mouth, try to fog the mirror. One more. Try to identify with your brain exactly where you're picking up that signal, that sound, that tone at the top of your windpipe. Let it be relaxing and calming. Now bring the right hand down. Close the mouth, relax your lips, and try to contract the tissues around the windpipe so that you hear the ocean or space in your mind. Immediately, you start to take less breaths per minute, and this gives you a healthy heart rate. You're exhaling longer than your inhale, so you're stabilizing your blood pressure. You're not overheating. The brain is watching this breathing and this sound, and the amygdala is turning off. The pineal gland, the brainstem are turning on, and neurochemistry is shifting. We start to feel safe in the inner world. When the brain senses safety, it will naturally, organically release the past that we hold in our body through higher levels of inflammation, and this will start to oxygenate and alkaline the inner world. So how slow can you breathe right now with this ocean sound, letting your heart be the dominant focus of your mind? You can do no wrong. You're here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. Let's explore it through our heart. And as you begin to go deeper, you'll hear my voice, but what you're actually hearing is the deeper version of yourself channeling to the surface of your mind, guiding you step by step, moment by moment, through this experience. And you are safely held. You are on the hero's journey like no other time in the history of humanity. There's never been a time where sound and vibration have been this high on Earth in recorded history. And you are here to experience that in a healthy way. Slow motion breathing. Brainwave activity slows down. You become more creative, less judgmental. You become more intuitive, less angry or frustrated. You become more open as the witness, rather than competing against everything you see outside of you as somehow it's better than you. Now we're going to begin to go deeper. When you want to go deeper, don't use willpower and don't strain. Use feminine energy to birth new awarenesses about what's happened in your past. Being grateful for parts of your past, and when you're not, you utilize the word forgiveness. For, meaning for you in the future, you are giving yourself, your-ness, forgiveness, because you didn't know any better at the time. ocean sounding breath. When the inhale is complete, allow a gap to form in your mind by holding the breath in several seconds and stopping the mind and moving into stillness. Ride the exhale to completion with that sound and let space form where you might feel stress. And then hold the breath out several seconds, stopping and silencing the mind and being in that space of emptiness or nothingness where everything is actually resting, awaiting our return. Get steady. Slow motion inhale. Do not disturb anything. Do not touch anything. Hold in. And what does it feel like to have these life jackets fully inflated? What does it feel like to have the ribs lifted away from the hips? What does it feel like to be in silence? Feels pretty good. Ride your exhale without collapsing. So as these muscles come back, don't round, don't collapse. In fact, try to get a little more length, lifting the mind up above the dialogue like a drone. And then hold out for a moment or two. And as you start to go deeper in yourself, give yourself permission to remember who you really are, the purpose of your birth, why you're here right now. And as you remember who you really are, way deep in here, it's okay to forget everything that you're not anymore. Evolve. Get with the vibration. Get with this new frequency. It's all coming by supporting this thing, this heart. Slow motion breathing, brief holding in, slow motion exhale, brief holding out. Straight spine, open mind. There's no have-tos. There's just right now. Just show up however you are. You can actually feel your timeline elevating in awareness very quickly, becoming more self-aware, self-enlightened, living more from the heart than the head. Just another minute. Slow motion breathing, brief retentions, setting the table, so to speak, preparing the heart to envelop the brain in the next several minutes. Allow your hands to be palms up on your legs. Energize your hands. So just energize your hands. When you say that to yourself, your body knows what that means. Yeah. On the next inhale, take your arms out to the side and slowly let them come up, clearing the field of energy around your body. Interlace your fingers overhead and pull up and hold the breath in for several seconds. Roll your eyes back in the sockets and look up into the top of your brain. On the exhale, lift your chin towards the sky, energize your hands, and as your hands move away from each other, just feel this warm light that is very relaxing, nurturing, and calming. At the end of the exhale, your hands will come back to your legs and you'll pause for just a second and end that moment. It's over. It's not coming back. And on the next inhale, imagine someone's pulling the thumbs ever so gently back. And follow the inhale down as the hands move up. Interlace your fingers, pull up, and hold in. Roll your eyes up in the brain. And when you need to release the pressure, you have the ocean sound, you energize your hands, you lift your chin. And how much light can you allow in while you exhale? Slower is better. Let's go through several more, opening up the entire upper torso. Feet on the ground. Inhale, reach out. Inhale down as the hands move up. Lace and pull up. Settle into your inner world. This is your world. When the pressure becomes too much, lift the chin and bleed the CO2 out slowly through the nostrils. Calm down. Be fully human. Hands come down. Hit the brakes. Inhale. Gently tap the accelerator. Work with light. Just a couple more. Settle into your body. It's important you get comfortable in this communication device. Don't strain. Last one. Long spine, open mind. Be fully conscious. Be fully awake. Notice what's happening inside yourself. This reclaiming of your birthright. Steady the breath now. Let your heart rate come down. Settle into your hips, your glutes, your low back. And begin to make the transition from your brain and breathe your mind into your heart. Not the part of the heart that pumps blood. The part of the heart that has a neural system of memory. It knows all of us so well, and it never judges. It's very easy to understand. It is completely fearless. Fear does not exist in the human heart. In fact, the heart is the only organ that doesn't get cancer. How can we protect this amazing gift that we have from the universe? There isn't anything that the brain can do that the heart can't do better. Let's keep reminding ourselves of that. There isn't anything my brain can do that my heart can't do better. What thoughts, emotions, deeds, habits do I have that support my heart, and which ones don't support a healthy heart? Not only is the heart a genius, but it's also the master feeler of the human experience. The belly can help us feel. Sure, we have strong emotions there. lessons. Yeah, everybody's got it. It's all coming from the heart to help us learn and grow. As we work on our breath control, we're helping the heart not age as quickly as someone who's not monitoring their breath. So bringing your awareness to whatever level you have access to in your heart right now. And let the brain go silent. Focus your attention on any messages that your heart might have for you right now. If you have any questions about your life, it's coming from the brain. As you inhale, breathe that question into your heart. And by the time you exhale, you'll have an answer. That's how powerful this is. Anytime you feel stillness is eluding you, just come back to the next inhale and slow it down. As soon as you change the breathing rate, the higher part of this brain will light up, the heart rate will stabilize, and then you have another level of coherence. So let's stand up for a moment if you can. If you can, it's cool. It's still going to work. I'm going to have my feet out about 3 feet. Feet are parallel. I bring my hands down onto my knees. I just hold my knees and I bend my elbows. I bend my knees and I move my buttock back to where the floor and the wall meet. So I've impaired the breathing, but I'm plugging in to the grounding rods of the human experience. And then press into your left foot and sway out to the right. And press into your right foot and sway out to the left. Press left, sway right, slow motion breathing. Press right, sway left, plug into the body. And with your eyelids down, lift your eyes up into the forehead. Relax your lips and jaw. And just start to open up. Full inhales. Full exhales. Keep taking your breath into where the body is detoxifying itself. Use your mind, use your imagination, and be present. Be in the now. And then come back to center. And on the next inhale, come up. Turn your palms away. Lift your chin up towards the sun. And sigh out through your mouth. Relax and feel. One more. Coming back into your seated position. Settling into your body. Straightening your spine. your hands out front. Lift your chin. Close your eyes. Engage your fingers. And imagine you're breathing in from your fingertips to the space between your eyebrows, into your brainstem. Concentrate, but don't strain. If you can't pick up this light, with awareness, wiggle your fingers. And just pour it in. Notice it knows exactly where to go. And then let your hands slowly come down. Close your eyes. And just letting go of the old physics, the old Newtonian reductionism that the left prefrontal lobe does so well. On the next breath, let your awareness move to your right frontal lobe and you'll find quantum consciousness, a different vibration. You won't find any words or math. And it can get pretty exciting. Notice the adventure that you're on and honor your journey. What does your breath want to do for you now? What does it want to show you? So if we're looking at the moment through the left lobe in Newtonian physics, we're looking at it through our cells in a very linear, analytical way. When we move into the right lobe, things get a little smaller. DNA molecules control cellular behavior. DNA is controlled by atoms, and atoms are controlled by subatomic particles, which move randomly. In other words, it cannot be predicted what is going to occur in the next moment. So moving into this quantum space, trusting that you're going to be okay. Tapping into your one true inner voice. What the one true teacher. And begin to notice where that teacher's voice is, and know that you can go there anytime for guidance, that you will always be accepted, that you will never be rejected. Let your hands come to your shoulders and just wiggle your fingers. What does that feel like around your heart? Turn the heart on without the heart rate going up. Feel the deeper consciousness of your heart trying to get to the surface, but sometimes the ego keeps it down. Good. Just feel your vibration. Feel the light of your thoughts, the light of your heart. We're going to activate some deeper energies of the body. The technique will be inhale quickly through the nose and open up the ribs and reach up to the sun. And then exhale through your nose quickly and pull the arms back down to the starting position. Your hands are relaxed, your lips are closed, your eyes are rolled up and back into the brain. So let's just go slowly with this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Pull the light. Inhale slowly. Pause. Be in your body. Exhale slowly. Retend the breath out. Require nothing more from the outer world. When you need breath, inhale 3/4 of your capacity. Hold the breath in. Require nothing from the external world and be fully present. When your body calls for breath, release so slow that you couldn't disturb powdered sugar on your upper lip. Inhale so slowly that you would not disturb powdered sugar on your upper lip, and go deeper into your heart. It's just waiting. How much longer are we going to let this heart wait for our awareness? Now is the time. Today is the day where we commit to discipline ourselves, to view this world through the heart's 5 senses rather than the 5 senses of the brain. Now that we've gotten the brain to settle down, let's go deeper into our brainstem and up the brainstem as far as we can go. Take your right hand, curl the first 2 fingers, take the thumb, close off the right nasal channel, and inhale up the left nostril. When the inhale is complete, pause for a moment. Close off the left nostril, expel the waste slowly out the right nostril, and pause. Inhale slowly up the right nostril. Pause. Close off, release. Exhale left nostril. Pause. Continue at your pace. Slower is better. Follow the energy. One more round. Slower is better. And when you're ready, bring the right hand down. Come back to breathing in and out through both nostrils with a stable seat. And notice once we get the brain to slow down, it doesn't mind being second fiddle to the heart. In fact, it actually enjoys it. It takes a lot of pressure off the brain to always being right, to living our life absent from the felt sense of the heart's chambers. In the remaining minutes, If you can lie down, totally let go, flat on your back, great. If you'd like to continue to sit, it's wonderful. Living from your heart, the theme of these Saturday classes. If you feel the need to do some yoga or Tai Chi or any type of movement, let it come from the inside out and use the power of the breath to move the body in a non-linear way. Something that's free-flowing and can never be judged or anything that's be put up on a scoreboard. So we have a choice. We can live our life through the brain and classic reductionism of Newtonian physics, which is always going to create sort of conflict or war, or we can live in the right lobe and jump on board all the excitement and the adventure of what it's like being fully human with the highest consciousness that's been on earth for thousands of years. Whatever you choose, it's okay. Thanks so much for being with me today. I'm going to turn this back over to Wendy.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. You made a choice to be here this morning with us, to breathe and be in your heart. You can watch this video at the easiest places on YouTube and keep choosing that for yourself. Keep bringing yourself to the place of practice to breathe and be in coherence with your heart. And the more we do that, the more we strengthen our ability to be love. We strengthen that frequency. Just like the choice to be here today and breathe, go out and be that love today. Keep raising that frequency. Make a choice to be there, to be in service to someone else. Tell us about it. Let's keep raising that frequency. Put it in the comments. These classes. That's the positivity that we need in this world. That's the love we need in this world. There's a link below if you choose, if you wish to make donations. For those of you who are new and came to us just because you saw us streaming live, this page will describe what we're going to do. Take these donations and put it out there. We're making a choice to be in a space of love and provide donations to organizations that need the support to live freely as human beings, to be love, to continue to share love. So we thank you so much for being here today with us. Please share in comments how you feel, acts of kindness, and go be it in the world today. Go be love. Go be great. Go be the greatest version of yourself. It's right there. See you next Saturday.